So you're saying with Hilton Honors, I can use points for a free night stay anywhere?
Anywhere.
What about fancy places like the Canopy in Paris?
Yeah, Hilton Honors, baby.
Or relaxing sanctuaries like
Yo,
the
how's it going,
Conrad in
Mal?
Tulum?
Welcome
Hilton
back,
Honors,
welcome back.
baby.
Ooh, what about the 5-star Waldorf Astoria in the Maldives?
Are you gonna do this for all 9,000 properties?
When you want points that can take you anywhere, anytime, it matters where you stay. Hilton, for the stay. Book your spring break now.
No, I don't, because
This
every
year's
time I
tax
have done
changes.
song requests,
Better
I always
not
get copyrighted.
caught snoozing, miss one deduction, lose thousands, not amusing.
Big tax changes can mean bigger refunds at Jackson Hewitt, and right now get $100 just to try us.
Don't worry, tax filers. If money is tight, get $100 from Jackson Hewitt, so you'll sleep better at night.
Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Details at jacksonhewitt.com.
I hope the Seahawks win, but I'm not going to make any predictions on who will win. I really don't want the Patriots to have a legacy again. All right, we are ready to go. There we go. Intermission. All right, for those of you who have not been here in a while, we are finishing up Deuteronomy, I think, in the next couple of chapters here. Yeah, Deuteronomy 30 through 31 is today. Tomorrow is Deuteronomy 32 through 34 and Psalm 91. And then we are in Joshua, finally. So we're going to be finally done with the Torah, and we're going to be going into the actual rest of the Bible outside of just the laws and stuff. So we're almost through it. We're going to be to parts of the story, narrative, and everything that other writers other than Moses have put in there. Okay? So, day 80, Deuteronomy 30 through 31. Here it is. Moses has good and bad news for the Israelites today. You're going to break this covenant. God knows it, I know it, you know it. So here's what you need to do when that happens. Repent. Turn back to God. He won't abandon you. He'll restore everything you lost when you turned away from him. When they sin and are carried into captivity, God will use those circumstances to change their hearts. Deuteronomy 36. Then they'll turn to him and begin to obey him. When God gives someone a new heart, their desires change. The Hebrew word for heart combines the words we use for heart and mind. It's where desire and will overlap, and it's what drives our actions. Without a new heart, it's impossible to please God. Only when he changes our hearts will we respond to him rightly, because he doesn't just want to be obeyed, he wants to be known and loved. Moses wants them to experience not just the land God promised, but also the life that's only found in relationship with God. Moses doesn't get to enter the promised land, so he can only speak on the experience of knowing God. Since the day he met God, his assignment has been to live in the desert with sinners. But because he knows God, this experience contains a surprising peace and an irreplaceable intimacy. Even without the earthly benefit of land, his relationship with God is joy-inducing. He wants this joy and freedom for the Israelites too. When he tells them he's about to die, it's probably terrifying for them. He's the only leader they've ever known. He probably wants to calm their fears, because he knows firsthand how much fear can lead to rebellion. So he starts by reminding them that God is their leader. God himself will go before them into the promised land. He'll fight against the nations that live there, and he'll win. Then Moses calls Joshua up front and tells him not to fear. In both instances, he doesn't tell them to think about how awesome they are or to believe in their dreams. Instead, he says to remember the nearness of God. That's what Moses offers as the antidote to fear. After the commission, Joshua for his role as leader, after he commissions Joshua for his role as leader, he says they should read the law aloud, all of it, every 7 years during the Feast of Booths, which will take place in the city where God establishes the tabernacle. All the Israelites and even the sojourners living among them will travel there once every 7 years, and they'll be reminded of all the laws. Then God calls a meeting with Moses and Joshua. God doesn't have great news. Moses, you're about to die. Joshua, you're about to lead these people. And guess what? They're about to rebel. This is similar to when God first called Moses to talk to Pharaoh about releasing the Israelites. God basically said, go ask Pharaoh to do this specific thing. By the way, I'm going to harden his heart so that he says no to what I'm telling you to ask him to do. It says a lot about their trust in God that they do these things after he tells them they'll fail first. It's easy to think that if God tells us to do something, it's guaranteed to succeed. God says he'll bless the people with plenty, and then they'll get comfortable in their easy lives and break the covenant. They rebelled in the lack of the wilderness, and they'll rebel in the abundance of the promised land. God will be angry with them, and they'll be devoured. Instead of remembering what Moses just said to them and repenting of their idolatry, they'll question God's love and presence. God commissions Joshua and reminds him, I'll be with you. Joshua will need that reminder soon when his mentor dies and everything goes south with the people he's leading. I remember you. I feel like you say that every time you come in here, Tony, but welcome back in. Welcome back in. God knows how much betrayal he'll endure, how he'll be doubted for knowing the future, especially a future like that, could easily threaten a lesser love, but Yahweh's love. But not Yahweh's love. He enters in with full knowledge of the pain he'll endure, knowing we will not be worth it. And still, he doesn't let go. We can't change his mind or talk him out of his choice to set his heart on us. No one else loves like him, because he's where the joy is. How you doing, Tony? What'd you get up to today? All right. Let's pray, and let's hop into Lies of P Overture. All right, God, thank you for today. Thank you for this ministry. Thank you for this ability to preach your word, to talk about your word, to have people who are gamers who just want to see gameplay hear your word, and then potentially ask questions. And that's all we want, Lord. We want them asking questions so that they go and seek out those answers with a heart that is to actually seek the truth, and not a heart that is here to try and tear it apart little by little. When you take verses out of context and when you try to tear it apart piece by piece, you won't find truth because you're not seeking it. So Lord, I pray that their hearts would be softened and that you would give them a new heart, that you give them ears to hear, eyes to see, and mouths slow to speak on what they clearly do not know. And Lord, continue to bless this ministry. Continue to bless the people that come in here and are seeking answers. We love you. We praise you. Help us to love you better. Help us to praise you more. We have faith in you. Help us to be more faithful. And we believe, but help us in our unbelief. In your holy name we pray. Amen. I was hearing my mouse go off while I was praying. That was distracting, to say the least. All right. Amen, amen. You've been up to school? You've been doing schoolwork? Is that all you've been doing? Do you do work at all, Tony? And what do you do for work? Mostly? Yeah, school can be time consuming, that's for sure. That's for sure. You're 11? Oh, man. Well, Tony, have you been going to youth group lately? No, you haven't been? Why not? And why do you say it like, nah, like it's a bad thing to go to? It's an important thing to go to. You like listening to me? Well, you aren't in here that often, right? I'm glad that you like listening to me and hearing me talk about God, but go to youth group, man. It's important. Do not forsake meeting together. It says that in the Bible. It's important to hang out with like-minded people who are also seeking out the gospel. That's creepy. I can't find you often. So what you do is you have to subscribe and then turn on notifications, and then you'll get a notification every single time I go live. Every single time.
Kill him.
I'm confused what this whole thing means.
Are all those humans? Just how evil does someone have to be to do something like this?
A locket that holds a cherished memory. Even the most horrific ill intentions and bloody pain could not completely erase that memory. Apparently not. Anyway, Tony, definitely think about it, man. Find a youth group in your area, and make sure you go to it. Make sure it's a Bible-believing youth group, though. Obviously, gotta make sure that's a thing.
Hello. Rosora wants to be your friend. Will you be my friend? Rosora wants to be free. But I need my shoes to do that.
But I appreciate you tuning in here any time that you possibly can, Tony. I really do.
And dance.
You are a good presence here.
Rosora was locked in a birdcage. I don't know how long I was there. A white butterfly woke me up and freed me. And I followed the white butterfly all the way here. But I lost my shoes while I was running. I don't know where they came off. I have a precious friend.
Why do you want to be free?
I miss that friend dearly.
Sounds like Peppa Pig.
We played all the time at the Rose Estate. Our hearts were filled with joy.
I don't know what Peppa Pig sounds like, so I can't really.
Friend again. That's why I have to go back there.
But I'm guessing it's not.
I want to go back to the Rose estate, but to do that, Brazora needs her shoes. Please, please help Brazora travel the world. Help me to hold your hand and dance. I will wait for you here.
I feel like she doesn't need her shoes because she's a puppet. But also, I hope people didn't watch Peppa Pig growing up, man, because Peppa Pig,
The tram station's that way. I think it's
she's
our best chance of getting out of
a
here.
jerk. These are just side rooms. Guess what? I think I'm rare. AFK. You're rare and AFK. You're away from keyboard. I don't get what that means, man. I wish I did. You need the black rabbit hole key. Caliber. Sheesh. Big boy with a big box on top of his back. Well, that's not what I meant to do. Alright. Sheesh. Back? Alright, sounds good, man. Glad you're back. What'd you go do? It's the weekend? Is that what you wanted me to guess? It is, in fact, the weekend. TGIF. Okay, let me go like this. Biscuits and gravy. Ask my mom something. She said hi. How's it going, Tony's mom? Welcome in. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Nah, that wasn't my mom. Okay. Did you ever get teeth pulled? I pulled out a couple of teeth myself when they were loose when I was a kid. I just took a needle nose and pulled them out. But no, I never got teeth pulled because my teeth never got infected when I was younger. So they didn't need to be pulled. I'm not going to go that way yet. I'll do it in a second here, though. You've gotten teeth pulled? Mine didn't either. They were just weird. That doesn't make any sense. Why would perfectly good teeth need to get pulled? Like, in what way were they weird? I know that sometimes dentists pull teeth. Oh, geesh. Pull teeth so that they can put in braces. Did you need braces or something? They were crooked? Well, you don't pull teeth for crookedness. You pull teeth for a different reason. You would put braces on for crooked teeth. How do I get up there? Is there a back entry? How do I get over here? I don't remember why. I'm 78th on a leaderboard. On a leaderboard for what? I feel like I'm missing a significant portion of that story here. A Roblox game? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I never play Roblox. I'm not 11. But hey, man, there was one time where I enjoyed Minecraft, and I don't anymore. I was younger then. I don't know, maybe that's part of the way it goes. "30-year-olds play Roblox." I know. This is what I paid to get into? Is that what I paid to get into? Oh, okay. I can see why I paid to get into that then. Sure. I paid so I could get a reward. Workshop Union Auto Adaptive Converter. It didn't even let me see what it was. Like what that does. Tony. I'm gonna put this as bluntly and plainly as possible here, man. I know that 30-year-olds play Roblox. The reason I said I'm not 11 is because 30-year-olds should not be playing Roblox. It's a children's game. And the Roblox restrictions and stuff like that, they actually forced a kid who is 7 years old to switch his age to 18, which means that they're going to be like those kids are going to be talking to 30-year-olds. Those kids are going to be talking to 30-year-olds on there because they're now in the same like lobbies and stuff as people who are adults. Not okay. But yes, Roblox is very much a children's game. I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings or anything, but you're 11, so you are able to play it, and it's just fine, man. Hey, we found the shoes. Do I go this direction? I'm gonna go bring these shoes back first before I go that way. I'm not here to hurt your feelings or anything like that, Tony. I'm serious, and I didn't say that to hurt your feelings at all. I'm just being straightforward and honest. 30-year-olds shouldn't be playing that game. And if you meet a 30-year-old inside of that game, you need to run the other way. Because they've got something wrong with them.
I need my shoes to be free. I will wait for you here. Oh, you found my shoes. Thank you. Rizora is so happy. Now I can run. I can dance. I can go anywhere. I can go back to the Rose Estate. You gave me back my freedom. So here's a present. For you. It's called Rizora's Treasure. No matter where I end up, I'll remember
treasure?
you. The friend who helped free Rizora. I'll go to the Rose Estate now. With each step the shoes and I take, I'll think of you. My new friend. No matter where I'll go to the Rose Estate.
Close your eyes next to me.
You have been. As always,
We are all. I will do.
What was I actually doing? Oh yes, that's what I was doing. I was going here, check possessions, look at this rim. We can go back up here, collect the gold coin fruit. Because Carlo is so human, the cat likes him. Oh, there's no quartz. I don't have any quartz anymore. Icarus. What are you up to right now, Tony, besides watching me? You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Attack on Titan. Yeah. This thing reminds me of Attack on Titan. I'll make that, but I'm not gonna, like, use it ever. No point. You're playing Roblox right now? Cool. think this is the better one. Yeah. We can finally level up our technique. I have a long health bar. I'm basically the final boss. Wow. Wow. I just got the Pianist of Krat achievement. Carnival Garden. Is this carnival all part of... like, all part of the zoo that we were at? Like, does this entire thing take place inside of this zoo? Anybody in here know? At least we don't have to face this guy again. That's good. Get my face. Going this way. Sharp pipe. Oh, hello.
Oh, if it isn't a stalker. Play acting the hero who saves the world, huh? Meanwhile, I have chosen instead to simply look upon this ruined world from this grand little vantage point. Really add some zest and extravagance to my tea time. But this situation really hasn't helped the costs of my already expensive hobby. So, a transaction is always welcome.
While locked on a target, changes the dodge motion to a roll motion.
The stage is set. Now, be August. Step right up and do your best.
Full Moonstone of the Covenant. Okay. That's all? That's it? That's crazy.
Missing persons poster. You saw it too, right? The name reads Romeo. Romeo, the legendary stalker's apprentice. Since we're back in the past, there's a chance we might run into him. So, Let's stay strong and carry on.
Hello? Is someone there?
Wait, is that who I think it is?
You there?
Oh no, it's not.
I hear you. Can you help an old blind lady? This easel before me, it's not supposed to be empty, is it? Do you see a painting on the ground? It's mine. Pick it up and give it to me. Quickly. Even though I can't see, I can tell from the feel of the canvas. Oh, thank the heavens. This is my painting. It is very precious to me. Since losing my sight, this piece has given me
There's
courage.
nothing on it.
I'm sure you would love to hear my story. Once, I was a high-ranking alchemist, with a dream and a purpose. I dedicated my life to the cause of human evolution. Unfortunately, I suffered an accident in the laboratory. The incident damaged my eyes. I could no longer work. But the accident turned out to be a blessing. Stumbling in the dark, I found a painting that revealed the path of truth through art. What do you think? What do you see when you look at my painting?
Incredible. It's a brilliant work of art.
You have a good eye. This painting inspired me greatly. I lost my sight, but I see the path I must walk. You know, the world is a dark, cold, and isolating place. However, I am attuned. I tread the path. I will find the light, the brilliance that illuminates art. I tread the path.
I just keep
I
becoming
tread the
more
path.
more and more human. Apparently. Dim ergo chunk. Alright, I'm guessing I have to get on the tram here then. So no, the zoo isn't the only part. We're heading to the next area. Or chapter 2, rather. I don't know if I want to go down. Is there anywhere else I can explore over this direction? Apparently not. But this cat ran off. And then scampered into the vent. This is a long way down.
Hotel Crot. I know, I still can't believe it myself.
Oh, it's the hotel.
This must be before the grand opening.
Do we have entirely new people now here? This isn't before the grand opening, this is actually during the grand opening? Or this is after it was opened and everything already. It's literally during the end of the world, so fairly certain it's not during the grand opening. Oh, so this chair is right here. We can't go upstairs, that means. Okay. Enhances weapon attack when durability is at maximum. Increases Fable Art's effect duration. Talk to this guy.
A stalker. Or so I assume, judging by your
Lumakia?
attire and demeanor. And yet your face is unknown to me. To me. Ridiculous. You're a sweeper, perhaps? But no matter. Ignorant fools say that we are adversaries, but in truth, our relationship is not that hostile. I do so look forward to working with you. Have you something to say? Red hair. Red hair. Could you be speaking of Leia Florence? Why didn't you just say so? If you're looking for the legendary stalker, you should just come out with it. But, if I may ask, what could you possibly want with a living legend? A helper, you say? Yes, she was here, but she took that lift, headed down. Simply said she had something to take care of, but heaven knows what that could be. Perhaps she's gone to slay that poor, crazed lunatic, the one afflicted with the petrification disease. She is the legendary stalker, after all. There's a reason they say only merciful death remains in her wake.
Okay, just curious about the legendary stuff.
Perhaps you've heard the tale, but he was no match for one in the stalker, though most everyone... Romeo? Never heard of him. Oh, the sidekick. The legendary stalker's young apprentice, I suppose. He could be the reason she's been so, on edge of late. I beg your pardon? What year is it? Are you under the influence of some strange medication? You may well want to study the provenance of your petrification cure. A word to the wise, don't trust any medicine that an alchemist doesn't hand to you personally. The Monad Charity House. You've heard of the Rose Estate? That's where you'll find your cure. If you're looking for the legendary stalker, she took that well. Ignorant fools say that I do so. I beg your pardon. A word to the Mona. If you're looking for the legendary stalker, she took that lift.
He refuses to tell us what year it is.
Well, then let me stop you.
A small kitten. She peers around curious about everything in the hotel. What lift? This lift? Oh, hi.
Oh, goodness. A new face appears. How do things fare outside, Master Stalker? Let me introduce myself. I am Klaus, merchant extraordinaire and collector of rare ergo. Indeed, you'll be hard-pressed to find a merchant more skilled than I in the handling of all precious goods. You're lucky to find me in a place such as this. A rather uncouth stalker simply dumped me here and left. The world is crumbling before our eyes, and so are people's manners, it seems.
Look at my cat.
As a merchant,
Look
it
at
is
this cat.
quite frustrating being stuck here inside this empty hotel.
Honk.
I beg of you, regale me with news of the city when you can, and perhaps buy something.
He's a hefty boy, and he thinks that he's still a kitten. I'm telling you, man. It's crazy. What he does.
Collecting. If it was... Oh, that person. When she rests, she must still.
Makio.
Do you mean the leader of the bastards? The man standing over there? My weak heart and spirit prevent me from speaking to such an imposing fellow. I've heard he's quite... But
What year is it?
I'm sorry, you want to know the year? I don't understand the question. You must be referring to the swirling rumors about an era of calamity coming due to the worsening situation with the petrification disease. Let's see, what other news? I hear the opening of the grand exhibition will be cancelled. Also, whispered voices say the alchemists lost something. What that might be, though, I cannot say. Besides that, nothing else significant comes to
You're
mind.
rubbing up against my mic. Stop it.
The Rose Estate, not to boast. I cannot... I cannot believe my eyes. You found one of my discs. I'm touched, truly. Collecting may seem a silly thing to you, but this simple act connects me deeply to the larger world. Just imagine... Or had they imagining... As a merchant...
I'm confused why they put new characters in here, new NPCs. Why not just have them as like when they first came to this area? Because that would make more sense.
As a merchant, it is...
I don't even really want it, but I don't want to miss out on an opportunity. Increases stamina consumption and damage for normal attacks. Huh? So it gives me more?
As a merchant.
Trade ancient disc. Ancient disc. Obtain ergo. Quartz. Yes, please. this. Level up. Oh, look, you found a leverite. What's a leverite? Lever right there where you found it. Letter delivered to the garden. Greetings. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. First, I must congratulate you on taking possession of the gold coin tree. As you may have already guessed, this precious and unique tree is a priceless treasure from the age of knights and kings. It has been safeguarded even before the alchemists of the Isle came into existence. But I digress. I suspect history may bore you, so let us proceed directly to business. My conditions are simple. Regularly secure all gold coin fruit in this carrier. While I would prefer to receive the gold coin fruit myself, I cannot delay any further, as there is someone I must find. If you ever need something, simply place a gold coin fruit into the carrier. One last thing. You are free to open and access all areas, but do not open the doors that lead to the basement. Do not forget that this agreement established before our transaction remains non-negotiable. I look forward to our future transactions. G, Master of the Ancient Castle. Letter from an old friend. Going down. This is not the same as what I went down to prior. Monad family's master key? Okay. What is up here? Nothing. Nothing of great significance. What's that? Another area where I can't go. down there at all. Let's do this. Oh, hey. It's actually in my belt. Goodness gracious, come on, man. It's frozen shut. Let's just get back up here now.
Did you hear that? Could that be Leia? No one in our time knows how she disappeared or how she died. If she died. Here's hoping it's got nothing to do with this deeply disturbing alchemist facility, at least.
Fable catalyst. Yeah. Okay. We've got to go all the way through this to get over to that side. My word. Okay, so there's actually nothing over here besides this one thing. Yo-ho, Nug, thank you so much for the raid. How you doing, brother? Enoch was here. Yo, nice name, dude. How do I... Okay, so this comes from that direction. Well, how was stream, Nug? And what'd you stream today? Huge Dark Souls fan. Always wanted to try this. How does it compare? It's very, very close. Very similar. It definitely compares. This is actually the DLC of Lies of P. This is Overture. The initial game is so good. So good. It was great until I had to get on Subnautica. Oh, Subnautica not treating you right tonight. Hey, I eat for Jesus, how you doing? Insert raid message here. Thanks, lass. Terrified of that game. Yeah, no, Subnautica is not fun for me. My heart can't handle that. Okay, stop hitting me. Let's just say Enoch, fully customizable gear. You have a whole bunch of places you can put amulets. You have a whole bunch of places that you can put throwables and all that stuff. You got a bunch of outfits that you can put on. I mean, Elden Ring is pretty customizable, but Dark Souls isn't fully customizable, right? I was reading the plot of Lies of P last night on PS5 store. Looks like an interesting idea for a game. It is. It's Dark Souls, but you're Pinocchio. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's so fun too. I have, how many hours do you think you can get out of a base game, or out of the base game? So it has Endgame Plus. You can get a ton of hours out of Endgame Plus, so I can't give you like an exact number or anything. You got to try it. Just try it. Dark Souls is pretty customizable. Bloodborne, not so much. I would have thought the reverse. I know I like Bloodborne better than Dark Souls, but Dark Souls, I don't remember being this custom. It was just like this, from what I remember. You have a bunch of items. You can put them in your kit. You can upgrade your stats with quartz. Like, I can go and show you that if you want, really quick. And you can put on outfits, level up your person. Oh, jeez. Not my heart. Wasting away right there. Goodness gracious. Good thing I have God, because he says do not fear 365 times in the Bible. And shiny pickups? Solid. Yeah, man. Yet we still do. Yeah. I try to remember every single day. Okay, so get this. Every single day his mercies are new, right? He says do not fear 365 times in the Bible, so that has to be part of it. His mercies are new. You don't have to fear. You have something that God tells you at least once per day at that point. Like, hey, just so you know, my mercies are new today. And hey, just so you know, you don't have to fear. If there's things that are going wrong in your life, if there's something that you're maybe thinking you're going to be scared of, you don't need to be. I'm here for you. And I think that is amazingly loving. And people don't see it. They think that Christianity is the one that was won by the sword and spread by the sword, but it wasn't. Judaism was prior to Christianity, but Christianity was not spread by the sword. Islam was. Oh, chill. So this is my first playthrough of the DLC. Like it came out this past year at some point, and I haven't been able to play it yet, so that's why I'm going in every corner and trying to see what it all has. Oh my gosh, that guy wrecked me. I'm gonna come up there and get you, boy. I have joined the Jesus Freak Army. Thank you so much for joining the Discord, lass. I appreciate it. God bless. And Enoch, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Tell me, why do you like Souls games so much? You said you're a big fan of Souls games. Why do you like them? I know why I like them, but it's always interesting to hear answers from other people. Get up. So we have to go up first in order to get all of these other items that are behind doors. I don't like that. Because of the relentless torture and challenge. Yeah. I like the challenge, that's for sure. Elden Ring is one of my all-time favorite games. It's not my favorite, but it is one of my all-time favorite games. I'd put it in somewhere around the top 5. Probably. Oh, I missed. Yeah, so I would say my top 5 are probably. So I classify Darksiders as all one game, by the way. So I'd say Darksiders, Bloodborne, Call of Duty Ghosts, Elden Ring, and dang, dude, this game might be top 5 for me too. I actually like this game better than Dark Souls, the 3 Souls games. Oh, hello. Would you stop hitting me with those things? Can't even get in there to get his ergo. Maybe I can. Crumpled interrogation log. You guys just be quiet. Be quiet. Don't yell at me. Okay, so I do have to go downstairs. I probably have to face that guy right there. But I don't want to. Tenacious Amulet. If I'm being completely honest, though, Enoch, the reason that I like this game better than the 3 Dark Souls games, even though the 3 Dark Souls games are phenomenal, they are very, very good, this game has a better story. It actually has a story behind it, whereas the Dark Souls games, they're kind of like, it's there, the story is there, but you can't really tell what's going on, and same with Elden Ring. So that's why I put Elden Ring there, because I love open world, and I think open world is a fantastic concept for these games. But wouldn't say it's like No. What in the butt? Had to take a step back and assess the situation here. Okay, good thing I have a regain amulet. Oh, hey. Oh, not me holding my breath. Puppet of the Future Wielder Blade. I don't know, am I said puppet of the future?
say the deceased was an alchemist. A high-ranking one, too. Could be the warden. Even he fell to the legendary stalker in a single blow. So, no warden, no control. Would explain all the chaos here.
Mercy. Please.
Don't kill me, please.
Kill me. Please. Say the legendary stalker. Just let me here. Oh, I'm not an alchemist.
What about you, Enoch? What are your top 5?
Spare
You said you put Elden Ring in your top 5. What's your top 5?
She was looking for someone. I heard it. I did.
Nug, what about you? You're the one that raided me.
The legend herself.
What's your top 5?
Twice. What an idiot I am. Good thing I failed. Failed twice. I never could. But I wanted to. But no, I'm sorry. A stalker. Gone. But still, she went deeper into the laboratory.
Into the laboratory.
We came in with Veronique. Yes, and we were a vanguard. But it was a trap. The alchemists were waiting in ambush. The things they did. But that's over. They're gone, aren't they? Everything's wrong. What strange drugs did they fill me with? Don't deny it. It is slow, but sure. Steady.
Yeah.
So strange.
You're petrifying, bro. Literally right in front of my eyes right now, you are petrifying.
A monster. I have seen such things. Please help me. Spare me. I have seen such things. Please. I don't want to die. No alive. Help me. Please.
Oh, we found this area. That's good. Legion amulet. Frost-covered instructions. To awaken, evolve, ascend. Our immortality is inevitable. Woo. So, where the heck do we have to go now? I came from here, right? Went through here, did all that. Did all that. How do I cut off the... Do I have to go down that way? Nope, that wasn't it. Alright, Overture, you're giving me a little bit harder time than the regular game did. In the regular game, I just straight up was cruising through. Is there controls in here? Oh my. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'm being 100. That's pretty sick. Really? Don't decay my weapon. Oh. Sweet. Full Moonstone of the Covenant. I might be able to level up the nose sword. Oh, here we are. Oh, no. Oh my. Come on. No good, no good. First try. Oh my, okay. Whatever. That's what you get, monster.
What exactly are the alchemists researching anyway? to be for a cure. How else could they justify such horrifying deeds? Oh, I want to forget what we saw, but I can't.
Do I have to go this way, underneath? Oh no, I came from that way, underneath. Because that's where I told the dude I was gonna get him. Okay, new Stargazer. We love that. And here's the leveling up, Enoch. Here's how you level up right here. So literally it's just in your Stargazer. You can level up in any way you want. But then there's also, if you go to teleporter, you go Y, you go hotel, wait. Eventide Hotel Crot. We'll go to this one because obviously we have 2 different hotel crots that we can go to. My defense is pretty high. Increases special grindstone effect duration. Lower ergo loss upon death. Legion magazine effect enhance. Increase max gold coin fruit. Charges Fable upon pulse cell use. We like that. Oh, you can also upgrade your P organ anytime. Yeah, that's the customization. Otherwise, I can't really tell you much else. And then you have, of course, Endgame Plus, where you can start over with your stats, but new weapons and stuff.
Off against her this very moment. But I bet we can help her. Let's hurry. Breezy! Queen
Albatross A. Today is my 1 month follow-versary. Thank you so much for following for 1 month, Queen. And then Breezy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Welcome to the Jesus Freaks Army. How you doing today? I'm dead. You're okay? Why just okay, Breezy? My goodness. Oh, well, I guess I won't be able to get that. Actually, I can. I can just jump from here. Wait for that. Is there anything this direction? Thanks for the raid last night. I appreciate it. No problem, Breezy. I feel like I saw you somewhere before last night, and then I followed you or whatever. Yeah, we gotta help out each other, you know? Small streamers unite. I don't know who rated out to you that I was in the stream of, but that's how I found you. Oof. No, why am I dodging backwards there? Why did it dodge me backwards? Come on, brother. Alright, I will be right back. I gotta go get a snack because I am starving. I'll be back. I'm back, chat. Whew. My cat just hopped up and tried to eat my Cheez-Its, chat. Okay. Black rabbit hole key. Hold up. Where the heck do I go now? Is that legitimate the only... Is that really the only reason that it had me go down this way? Just in case you were wondering if I could make that jump. And I'm dead again. Because I was focused on you. I was focused on you. Why are you up on the desk? I just lost 4,000. The cat? The cat seems like a better thing to focus on. He's so annoying. I actually don't like cats very much, but hey, I got one. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I don't really like cats. My wife likes cats, but the cat that we got attached itself to me instead of her. My cats drive me crazy, but they love me so much and want my attention when I'm in the middle of stuff. Yeah. This cat drives me insane. He has straight up ruined our bed. Can I survive landing on that? Scratching the wood? No, scratching all of the sheets and everything on it. And scratching the wood. Scratching the fabric. I can't make that jump. So what am I supposed to do here? Somebody want to look it up for me? He has the dog. We have a dog as well, and they're friends. He's orange. So he shares one brain cell with all of the other cats, or all of the other orange cats, I should say. I mean, yeah. Alright, so hear me out. I think I know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm supposed to get over there, right? I've got to go through these pipes. Is there a specific name for this level? The security area on Lies of P Overture. Those pipes just let me straight back here. What? Stop. Sorry, what was that? I can't tell if that's the same location. This is security area. I figured it out. I figured it out. Wow, I'm dumb. Wow, I'm dumb. It's just security area is what the location was. Yeah, I really had to eyeball it, because, like, I'm looking at going downward, right? And this thing had, like, it had me go down a ladder. Yo, what's up, Dream?
My mind is unraveling. It burns! My mind's ablaze!
Wait,
Make
why?
it stop!
Why did you come after me?
Alchemist bastard! What did your drugs do to me?
Chill, bro. She doesn't stop.
Don't lose reason, Veronique. Don't give up.
How goes the game? The game's pretty good, Dream. This game is really, really good, so. No, 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 no. Just stop. 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 2 seconds. Stop. Just think about this. Be honest with yourself. Where does this get you?
I am indomitable. Bear the pain, Veronique. Never surrender.
I can't dodge anything, dude. Story kind of game, maybe, like quests. It is an RPG. It is a story game. It's like Dark Souls.
Forgive me.
It's not necessarily a new game. I think
did
Lies of P came out a couple of years ago, or a few years ago.
to you.
Overture came out last year.
Drug. Their cure. It twisted my mind. I put you in danger. I'm sorry. Please, I beg of you. Nothing must leave this place. This cursed lab. Those cursed beings. Their test subject. Created from the legacy of the ruins. Two-faced overseer. It cannot be allowed to live. Do me this one last favor. If you mean that red-headed stalker, she did pass through here. Back When I could still think straight. We were rivals once. In the end, she showed true compassion. I'm done. Head to the coast. Find Leia. I die as I lived, without regret. Remember me.
Veronique of Karat.
Of Karat.
Dream, what are your top 5 favorite games? Low-key, I'm itching to play all of the Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Ooh, okay. You love Mario games? Okay, so like Super Mario Brothers or just all Mario games in general? Almost all Mario games. Okay. That's pretty cool. I respect it. Mario Kart. Is that what you meant, Mario Kart? GTA San Andreas is top? That's your favorite game of all time? How old are you, Dream? Fun. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, brother. With the games that you like, I would not have guessed that. But I respect it 100%. Besides Mario, that is. That's just a classic. I mean, Pokemon and all that stuff, if you would have said that, I would have understood too. Nintendo was my first console. Gotcha. Dreamcast was my first console. First ever one with internet. Nah, Miss M3 with all those mons. You don't like Pokemon? Pokemon, Digimon. But why? Gotta give me a good reason. If you can't just say that, I'm sorry. Pokemon is legit one of the greatest selling franchises of all time. Heck, it was such a good selling franchise that they made a anime out of it, and it was one of the most popular anime of all time. Your brother would steal them, so you ended up disliking them? That's weird. You're not an anime kind of guy? You should try it. It's actually pretty good. Cooling control room. Weird, I guess. Just the idea behind somebody else doing something and you not liking it in turn, instead of experiencing it for yourself. Like, not the stealing part, but Pokemon. And by the way, weird, literal definition is just different. Weird is not a bad thing. Weird just means different.
Veronique fought until the bitter end. But even if we could have helped her, Eddie, it was far too late. At least her suffering is over.
The only Pokemon I ever liked
can be at peace and rest
were the first 3 generations, and then after that, well, and Pokemon Coliseum, that might be part of the 3rd generation though, because it was when GameCube was out and Sapphire and Emerald and all of them came out around the same time. But those are the only generations of Pokemon I liked, and then after that I was like, oh, this is lame. So actions causing a reaction. I guess I was affected by choices my friends and family make. Yeah. But that's the thing. My friends and family make actions all the time, but my reaction isn't to follow them or to do those things. It's to go down a different path while still being able to enjoy some of life's pleasures. But I completely understand. I completely understand what you mean. We all have different things, but yeah, like letting somebody else getting in trouble be the reason for you not to like it, even though it was his actions that got him in trouble, not Pokemon that got him in trouble. That's why I was like, interesting. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z is also really good. Dragon Ball and all the way up through like Dragon Ball Super and all of that is super good. You blame getting in trouble on being lower middle class?
I suppose I should expect to meet strange people in such a strange place. I smell blood on you. But, interesting. It's the blood of alchemists. Still, that doesn't prove we aren't enemies. Let me get this straight. Quite by accident, you found an object belonging to the legendary stalker at the zoo. If all that is true, can you show me this object? This is a photo of Leia and her 2 apprentices. This locket does belong to her. I'll take you at your word
Dream,
that you wish to help
you said
Leia.
you blame it on being
I'll
lower
trust you.
middle class as you grew up.
For the
You blame
moment.
getting in trouble
My
on being
name
lower
is mine
middle
to
class
hold.
as you grew up?
But you have my word that I am not your enemy, nor Leia's. I consider any enemy of the alchemists an ally. Stay and rest a while. I'm tracking a dangerous relic the alchemists freed from the ruins. A calamity that is wreaking torment upon Krat. But the immense power of that relic wasn't enough to satisfy the alchemists. They also retrieved the remains of the ancient warrior that was protecting it, and conducted vile experiments on their finds. These experiments have yielded results already, transforming one test subject into a living weapon. I must stop this monster before they unleash it upon
like
the
I
city.
said, you blame
If you
getting in
plan to
trouble
continue
on
exploring
being
this
lower
facility,
middle class growing up.
take this
I
card.
was lower class.
Good. If
Our
you find the
I lived
two-faced
in
overseer,
HRA housing where we paid
no matter
$1
where
a
you are in
month
this facility, I'll hear
for
it.
housing and stuff.
And come
We
to your
didn't
aid.
have
I'm just
jack
some,
squat.
but I must hide my. I can't rest
I never
until I
stole.
finish investigating the alchemists. If
So I
you're
guess
open
I mean
to
that's depends on where you
I
put
would
your
like to ask for your
accountability
assistance.
or not. So since so much hype with Pokemon,
Legendary. Leia probably hates that title.
just because there's a lot of hype with
She
something
stepped
doesn't
up
necessarily
only
mean that
because
you
no
need
one
to
else
go and
could.
steal it in order
Too many
to feel like
stalkers
one
were
of the
lost
other
to that
people.
evil,
We're called to be
murderous puppet.
in the world,
But
not of it.
a great title such as that comes with many risks. And now, Romeo is in danger. Leia is desperate to find any news of him. It must be even worse for her since she has lost an apprentice once before. Would you like to ask me anything more? Trouble erupted. Leia and Romeo had their own brand of
Once
justice.
again, man,
I wouldn't call
I
them
love you.
vigilantes,
Jesus loves you, but that
but they
sounds
did
like an
their best.
accountability issue.
Regardless,
You're putting
Romeo
an
could handle
accountability
himself.
off of him.
Nothing
You're
should
taking
have troubled him
accountability
on this
off of
mission,
him because of your living
but he
situation
went
growing up.
missing. It's possible.
How you act
that this
is
some
not
old grudge
directly related to
coming
how you
back
grew
to
up.
stab Leia in the back.
How you act
Being
is
the
directly
legendary
related to the
stalker
heart
does make you
of
a
yourself.
constant target to resentful enemies.
This did not sit well with me.
Leia maintained I'd seek her out in that area.
You can
It
grow
looks
up in a
almost
specific
human-like.
way and
I dare
still
not imagine
act right.
what plans they
You
have
can
for
still act morally correct,
But I'm certain
and you don't
this
have to do
tree
these things.
bears
It's
significance.
completely your choice that leads to
The
something.
Rose Estate. I have
It's just
heard
like
whispers,
how
mere rumors, really.
if
that
I
an
grew
underground
up
tram
in
runs
the
to the estate.
lowest of low classes, you know,
the tram
with
should be at the
$1
end
a
of this
month
very
rent for HRA housing, and still didn't have
If you find the overseer,
stuff to be able to buy and whatever. I went and worked for myself to be able to go and do that stuff. I went and mowed lawns when I was 10 years old to be able to go and buy a lot of these action figures that are back here. We went through Toys for Tots and stuff like that to get presents for Christmas and whatnot. Was accountable of his actions. Yeah, he's accountable, but you're placing something off of your brother. Your brother, if your brother took accountability for it instead of blaming his situation, then that's one thing. But you're taking accountability off of him by placing it on the way that he grew up, you know? And I'm not, you know, the perfect example, right? I'm a sinner still, but I'm trying to explain in a situation that yeah, of course, you don't support the action and stuff like that, but the way you're explaining it is taking accountability off of him, you know? Like, he can still have the accountability without, you know, without the situation, like, being what it was. Like, it's not inherently the situation that causes a person to do something. It's your own actions. Period, point blank.
If you find the Overseer, be sure to blow the horn.
But I'm sorry that you grew up that way, man. I'm sorry that you didn't get everything that the other kids had and stuff like that. It really does suck growing up in situations. To summon it up? Are we sure? I don't care for any of those mons. Yeah. But like I said, the reason behind it is interesting to me because of that. Because you equate Pokemon to stealing because your brother made some actions, not the Pokemon franchise or anything like that. So that's the interesting part. But I completely understand not liking Pokemon. It's fine. Not everybody likes it, and I get that. Even though they are the best things in your eyes, I care not for them. Pokemon aren't the best things in my eyes, but I will say that Pokemon is fun. The games are, the first 3 generations of games are very fun. You want to know what the best thing in my eyes is, Dream? Jesus Christ. Do you know the way, the truth, and the life? Miss you with that one. No, never. Never. Pokemon equals nada to me. That's good for you, dude. I'm sorry that you had such a tough childhood to where you can't see the coolness and stuff. It really does. It does suck to have to grow up and have things ruined for you like that.
Oh my, you found my bag. Thank you. It may be, in fact, well met.
You enjoy other things, though? That's good.
Lamacchio, as the lead. All I know.
Why does he keep hitting his back like that? It's weird, right? That's really strange. I'm glad that you at least enjoy Mario and stuff like that. I'm surprised that Mario didn't equate to stealing or anything like that later on, because Mario was a very, very big thing, like going over to people's houses and stuff like that. My friend got multiple of his cartridges stolen from his Nintendo. My childhood wasn't all bad. Hey, that's awesome. I like roller skating. How did you go roller skating if you weren't able to afford anything? How did you afford a bike? Lower middle class. You're confusing me, dude, because you just used lower middle class as the reason that you didn't have much growing up. And that led to stealing. So how did you not have anything, but yet you still had roller skates or had the ability to go roller skating and biking? I don't know, man. You're confusing me. Lower middle class, not poor. Do you know the way, the truth, and the life, Dream? Jet skiing for me was always done at a friend's house. Didn't need to be rich for that one. Yeah, this is the way. Jesus Christ is the way. Do you agree? The way, truth, and the life. What? He caught me midair? I do believe in a higher power. Do you believe in the higher power, though? With all of the evidence that's out there, do you believe in the higher power? You respect my beliefs. That's okay. You don't even have to respect my beliefs. I have a firm foundation of why he is the way, truth, and the life. Because of how I grew up, I did not believe in Jesus Christ. I did not believe in the way, truth, and the life. However, now I do. I'm a youth pastor in real life. But I was like you, I believed in a higher power. That would be a private and long conversation, my friend. Hey, if you want to have that conversation in private later on, I'm down. I can present all of the evidence to you. All of the legitimate evidence that there is in the world, man. It's amazing. Little balancing act, killing those things on this balancing beam. I'm gonna go down the ladder though, because I don't want to like need no proof to convince me. Don't need proof to convince you? I just need the Bible to convince you? So if I just need the Bible and not all of the proof that's outside of the Bible, why don't you believe in Christ? That's my question, but you want to have that conversation in private, so. I came to faith very, very logically because of all of the evidence and proof that there is. No, brother. You here and me here is all the proof there is needed. What do you mean? I disagree with that because the heart, above all, is very deceitful and very telling of whether or not you are a good person. Spoiler alert. There's no such thing as a inherently good person. So, you and I being here is not evidence and proof enough. And us being decent people to each other or to other people, not proof enough. But, I do understand where you're coming from.
I think our test subject is behind that door. Where else could it be? Nerves of steel, buddy. Alright, now let's show this overseer who it's dealing with.
I'm gonna finish looting this area first, I think, huh? Subway ad, oof. Love Chubway. Back. I had a whole long spiel about why you and I being here isn't proof enough that the Bible is real. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other stuff, but I appreciate you affirming that the Bible is real and is true. How's it going, Stevie? Long time no see, brother. My goodness. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. I am having fun taking down Lies of P, one enemy at a time. Genius Meister's pocket watch. Can only be sold. Got it. I can't do anything with it. I can only sell it. This is a boss, so I need to... Where's my stargazer? Is it all the way over here? It is. Dang, dude. It's a long way to run back and forth for that stargazer, I'll tell you what. Eventide Hotel Crot. Let's... Or Eventide. Eventide. Eventide Hotel Crot. I don't know why they call this Eventide. Question answer. What day do you celebrate love? Every day? Is that a trick question? I'm married, dude. I celebrate love every day. I love my wife every day. I love God every day. I love Jesus every day. And Jesus loves us every single day. His mercies are renewed every single day. Lowers charge attack stamina consumption. Yes. If it's every day, W answer. I'm confused whether or not, like, as to whether or not that was a trick question. Because, like, why celebrate love only on one day?
You know, the first... My duty is...
You're confused on something? Yeah, what's up, Stevie? Sadly, some people only celebrate it on Valentine's Day. I suppose some people do, yeah. It's very interesting that some people would only celebrate it on one day. And most likely those people are people that might end up alone. Or if they aren't alone, they aren't in a happy marriage or a happy relationship. Sorry to say that. It's very unfortunate that they aren't, but... the proof is in the pudding, as they say. Let's go to Zoo Tram Station. Is there a person here that I have to talk to? Oh yeah, that blind chick. Breezy, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Even though you haven't been like talking to me, I do appreciate you finally putting the lurk down in here. I love that. What other games do you play? So my background is in Call of Duty. I played Call of Duty for years. I got really good at Search and Destroy. I played I played a lot of tournaments and wagers in Call of Duty. And I guess you could say I was semi-pro. I don't even consider myself like semi-pro or pro or anything like that, but I did make quite a bit of money and was able to pay about half of my college tuition with it. And it wasn't bad. I used to play COD as well. Yeah, otherwise, like other games that I play, like obviously I played Pokemon Crystal for a little bit on here until it accidentally deleted my save. Oh, that sucked. Because I play on a game stick, so the game stick deleted my save, and Game Boys wouldn't have done that to me. I like to play zombies on COD. I play a lot of zombies actually now. This most recent Zombies is very, very good. It's very well put together. I do truly like it. But I like doing Easter eggs, and I can't do any Easter eggs on this. Whoa! I'm stuck on this thing. Dude, I am straight up dodging and not being able to dodge. Holy buckets. Did I do it? I did it. Woo! That guy was tough. You haven't seen this game before? This game is fantastic. I highly recommend it for anybody that's looking to play a Souls-like game.
May this creature which woke to misery find peace. You showed great skill during this fight. You must have had a great teacher. In fact, your fighting
Honestly,
style
I would play this
reminds me of
before
someone.
playing any Souls-type games.
I'm heading to Hotel Krat.
If you're looking at playing Dark Souls or
looking for more
Bloodborne
clues
or
about
anything
the
like that, I would play this first
you
because it
should
is a
go there
very
as well.
good intro to grinding and getting your character leveled up and learning the movements of the enemies and then executing it. Highly, highly recommend it for anybody that's looking to get into those. Okay, what call? He is now new Captain America, Sam Wilson. What call Falcon? He is now new Captain America. Sam Wilson is the new Captain America. Are you asking who the new Falcon is?
Coming, Romeo. I swear I won't be late.
The new Falcon is...
Not again. Not like I was with Carlo.
So, Juan Torres? No. He's some Mexican name. I don't want to say just some random Mexican name and be called a racist.
Well, if it isn't the lad who stalks the legendary stalker. I didn't see you there. Are you hurt anywhere? No, you're not. So very glad to know you are unharmed, my good fellow. Like me, surely you've heard of the tragedy of the Zelator underground facility. Such a loss. And Veronique, to think she met such a horrible end. It rends my very heart in two. We disagreed on nearly everything, but there was respect. And on her part, greatness.
Rip Legend Black Panther.
Did she say
Unpopular
anything to
opinion,
you
man. I don't actually like
before
Black
she died?
Panther that much.
Did the medicine claim her sanity and finally drive her mad? I am truly sorry to hear that. A heroic end, but such a tragedy. The Rose Estate. Ah, you are perhaps seeking the Alchemist tram. There was a tram here once.
You meant the actor?
A long time ago.
No, I know you
but
meant
it was
the actor.
deep underground.
And yeah,
Deeper
absolutely.
than
Rest
here.
in peace.
You
But
can keep looking for it.
it's a very
But that
unpopular
tram to the Rose
opinion.
Estate's been out of commission for ages.
But I don't
I
like
assume
Black
Veronique's
Panther that
Vanguard
much.
took
The
it down
movie is
for,
not that good, and
permanent
neither is the second
maintenance.
one. The second one's even worse.
But you might yet be in luck. If you're looking for a route to the sea, take this. This key was given to me by an alchemist before he expired. He claimed it opened a secret passage to the coast. You can get more use from that key than I. Just past the ruins of the tram station, you'll see an entrance. Not sure why I held on to it. I just had a feeling it could be useful to someone.
Okay.
This
But
is
what is this
alchemist
place?
territory. One might say this place is where all the ergo we use comes from. But the alchemists found something else underground. Something so dangerous, most of them fled. They'd say, retreated. Only mining puppets left in there now, still working away. But that doesn't make it safe. Let caution be your watchword.
What he is doing here.
I had some things to look into, investigating this and that. As it happened, I took
I
a
don't
rather
trust this
pointless
guy already.
detour. But I'm still doing my best, trying to do something good. Veronique was my rival. But was she a hero? Yes. And did seeing her lead me to self-reflection? Yes, it did. And as I reflected, I've learned I simply do not have the courage for, self-sacrifice. I'm no hero. There is no greatness within this coward's body. Seems I'm really nothing like her. Oh, I've heard alchemy. Now, perhaps that is why.
Secret Rooms key, Black Rabbit Hole key, Monad Family Master key.
You could say we found a silver lining. Because it's, you know what? Never mind. Mine.
Oh, what?
You know the tram's not the only way out, huh?
That saw dog broke me. Dang, dude. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the hotel. The saw dog. Saw. Cipher machines are devices that hold the alchemist's secret information. The tracker can decrypt cipher machines using matching keys. Okay.
You made it out of the underground facility.
This is
Speaking of
Alador.
decrypting it should reveal what the owner's hidden. But if I might, we
The actual
share any
Alador.
enemy of the
Decipher cryptic machine. Bloody
Let's unlock it
cipher
and see
machine.
what's inside. We're in luck. It still functions. This reminds most people thought.
Okay. Target neutralized. No notable actions observed. Taxidermy secured in excellent condition as ordered. You are now the sole master of the zoo. Congratulations, Lady M. Okay.
Well met.
Ooh, I could trade this for the court, or I could get the bell collar on the kitty. Do I want the bell collar on the kitty? Now we gotta do the courts. Ironheart? What about it? Ironheart from Black Panther 2? Yeah, what about her? Eventide. There's a TV series. Yeah, and it's not very good. The ending was alright. But the overall show doesn't portray who Ironheart actually was supposed to be in the comics, and it's so annoying. So annoying. I agree with you. Yeah. I mean, if you liked Ironheart, you're great. Good for you, man. For anybody who liked it, but yeah, she was a person that greatly respected Iron Man and Tony Stark in general in the comics, and then in the show, because he was white and rich, she hated on him. And said, oh yeah, the only reason that he was able to do anything was because of his money. I'm trying to prove that you don't need money. Who cares? Why are you so hung up on money? Hollywood, why are you so hung up on money and creating this weird narrative that suggests that money is what brings success? And people who have opportunities outside of yours think that they're better than you are, because that's not the case. Why I called her Iron Woman. I can see that. Confession. The likelihood that the crocodile consumed human flesh is low. I found no human tissue or blood between the reptile's teeth or within its gular fold. The reptile's throat was free of fibers that human clothing would have left behind. Furthermore, the wound on the colonel's corpse is inconsistent with the bite of a crocodile. In light of these facts, it is highly unlikely Rex the crocodile killed Colonel Little. I conclude this incident was, in fact, murder. Some writing is scribbled below the report. I should have known something like this would happen the moment they took an interest in the zoo. If this note is read by someone of good and just character, please reveal the truth to the world. In my cowardice, I cannot. If this message gets buried away, I pray a great curse befalls those alchemist parasites. We only pray for blessings over here. Sorry, dude, I'm not praying on somebody's downfall. Eventide Hotel Crot. Let's go. Eventides. Alright, in about 2 minutes here, the reason I'm not going into like a new dungeon or anything like that is because in a few minutes here we are raiding out, hopping off, and then making a video and going to bed. I gotta wake up a little bit earlier today because...
You investigated the mounted crocodile?
Because I gotta go purchase tickets to Northern Ireland for the mission trip we're going on.
Well.
Me and my friend
to do
are going
something
on
like this just
this
to take
summer.
Control of the zoo. It seems human lives are nothing but tools to them. I'm glad you revealed the truth to their lies. You are a force for good. I am honored by our continued partnership.
Whirlwind amulet.
Any enemy of the alchemists is a friend of mine. Come to me any... I'm unsure if I should even tell you this. Leia suffers from the petrification disease. She hides it from the world, but she can't fool me. I have no idea how long she has left.
Hoi hoi! Yo, what's up,
But for someone like her,
Benanigans?
wretched,
Is that how you say it?
tragic
C. Benanigans or C.
There's very little to
Benanigans?
be done to help her. It is frustrating.
Lol, you can call me CB or Seebs. Okay, perfect.
Since Leia and I are not strangers to one another,
Those will be better.
I have been seeking a cure, but so far to no avail. The official statement is...
Joker in a vest, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Jesus Freaks Army. How you doing today? What you get up to?
Perhaps a true cure will be found someday. But there is nothing we can do for her right now.
Ooh, okay. About how to help her.
I gave Leia painkillers that help her endure the worst of the disease. Regardless, it must be difficult. Please help her by fighting at her side. In this moment, what she needs is an ally.
Well, I can also give her gold coin fruit.
Have you seen what's behind the hotel? Another tree that bears gold coin fruit. I believe the alchemists are attempting to reproduce this tree. Perhaps,
They are.
hope anyway, this tree is linked to the cure.
It is.
I did some investigating on my own, as I suspected.
Holy buckets, Auxiliary. Thank you so much for the raid of one, brother. Or sister. I don't know.
Leia neutralized an infamous killer puppet. At the moment, we know nothing. Look into the... I worry about... If you can. I did some... Perhaps you know. At the moment, we know nothing of this puppet's whereabouts. That... Look into the... I worry about... If you can.
Arlecchino killed Romeo. How you doing, Auxiliary? Oh my gosh, Joker, thank you so much for the raid of 12. Welcome in. You guys are literally coming in at the end of my stream, believe it or not. I'm doing really well, Auxiliary. I appreciate you asking. This week was my affiliate anniversary. I don't know which day it was, so that's why I just said this week. And I thoroughly enjoyed my week on stream here. Magic and Twilight, how's it going? Welcome in. What'd you guys stream today? What game did you play? We were streaming Subnautica. Were you streaming with Nug? Dude, Subnautica is crazy scary. It's like that's gotta be one of the biggest fears, I think, for people. Is the fear of like going underwater and then having to be underwater, live underwater, and face the vastness of the ocean. you were not streaming with Nug, but he sounds like a cool guy. Yeah, so Nug hopped onto there apparently. He's hopped on Subnautica at some point tonight, but if you didn't know that, then cool. How am I? I think I answered that already. I'm doing really well. Thank you, Magic, for asking. I love the ocean. It's scary but fascinating. Correct. Yes. But that is one of the biggest fears, just as far as a general population goes. Biggest fears by far. Oh. Okay, upgrade the weapon. Headphones off, so sorry. It's all good. It's all good, Magic. The ocean is awesome, Joker, yeah. The idea behind the ocean is very, very cool. And you know what? There is proof that the ocean at one point covered the highest mountain. And at one point, all of the earth was submerged in water. It's pretty cool. What is this? Oh, I can sleep. Maybe not sleep. I get to cuddle a kitten? Yeah, so obviously I'm not going to deny some basic things that would be proven throughout history, like Pangea, right? I believe that there was at one point one island, essentially, and that was Pangea, and the flood story says that waters came from the depths, so it came up from the earth, and it came from above. So it came from both sides. So I think when that happened, bang, all of them split apart. What we know now is what we know now. But that's pretty cool. And then the fact that we find plankton on top of the highest of mountaintops. I'm sorry, but that's just straight proof. Because plankton only grows at the bottom of the ocean. Even if you don't believe that the mountain, it could have covered the highest mountain or whatever, because of the fact that Earth meeting each other makes mountains happen. It still proves that at one point the entire Earth was covered in water. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, we are also Christian streamers and absolutely agree. That's great. Also, AFDs. Gotcha. Hey. Fritz.
You heard something more? Did you say Arlecchino?
Yeah,
Where
the
did you hear
master
that
of
name?
riddles. Or the king of riddles.
The blood artist. The puppet the legendary stalker hunted down to earn her title. His true name was Arlecchino. Of course, I've heard plenty of rumors. In my profession, how could I not? What I know for certain is that once Leia Florence brought him to heal, the alchemist took him. Where? Who knows?
We know.
All records of Arlecchino
We know
and
where
the blood
Arlecchino
artist have
went.
disappeared. One might even call it suspicious. Sadly, that's all I have for you.
got him. What's that? Oh. Oh, geez. Okay. Gotta quit getting distracted by the cat. Whoop. So, Auxiliary and Magic and all of you guys, are you interested in Souls games? Do you like Souls-like games like FromSoft and other RPGs? Whoa. You've never heard of Dark Souls or Bloodborne or Elden Ring? Elden Ring, yes. Okay. Well, that's a Souls-like game. Like where you go around, you collect souls, and you advance your character and move through the levels, beating bosses and stuff like that.
Please, I need your help. Follow my voice. Hello. Yes.
That's what a Souls game is.
Surprised?
But Lies of P is a very good introduction to a Souls-like game. It's so good. The mechanics are great. Graphics are fantastic. Story is amazing.
Quite a bite. Though again, not really me. But I suppose it's fate. You and I.
Highly recommend buying this game before you go through and try to play Dark Souls games. But I will say Dark Souls, absolutely play it. Absolutely play it. Play Dark Souls. Play Elden Ring. Play Bloodborne. Play Demon Souls. Play Sekiro.
Anyway, can you come find me, friend? Just
Dark Souls 2 and 3, Demon Souls, Elden Ring, and Bloodborne. I'm guessing those are the games you've played, Joker?
Terribly
That was a quick Stargazer run. We didn't even take damage. Or, well, we took a little damage. Dark Souls 3 is your favorite? Elden Ring out of those games is my favorite. Elden Ring makes my top 5, whereas the number 1, 2, and 3 are great games. Dark Souls are great games. But they maybe make my top 10. They don't make my top 5. I like this game better than I like the 3 Dark Souls games, believe it or not. Unpopular opinion, but... yeah, we're going up here. I do love a good Dark Souls game. Sekiro is also very good. It won Game of the Year. The story-wise, Sekiro is probably the best story in any FromSoft game. But the gameplay of it, the mechanics of it, where you have to parry, and the characters are so fast that it's hard to parry. It ain't for me, man. I don't like parrying. I'd rather dodge. What? Dude, why? What? Yeah, sit down, thank you. So tell me, Joker, why is Dark Souls 3 your favorite out of those games? You want to know what my favorite game of all time is? So I count all 4 of them as one game, but Darksiders. Darksiders is my favorite game. And I think it's maybe mainly because of like the characters you're playing and the story behind it, but it's an amazing series of games. Give me quartz, no? Hymn of Zealots. In death there is birth, in change there is evolution. We have faced the storm, survived the calamity. On this path of ascension we found our destiny. The two-faced overseer, forged from the flesh of ancients, was but a trial to prove the truth of our impending ascent. The two-faced gives way to a masterpiece, a warrior monstrous and strong, a great champion to fight for the order, to save the right from the wrong. We brought that force of nature to heal, subdued and chained it with iron and steel. Okay. Was I supposed to hop off right there? Can I hop off right there? No, I can't. Oh, hello. Okay, hold up. Let me just get this right again. Yo, what's up, Forever Flat? How you doing? Welcome in. Did you come in with the raid? Or how'd you find me? So we can't even technically, I mean, I can jump off there, I think, but we'll see. Arlecchino. It didn't let me jump. It didn't let me jump at all, so how am I supposed to get there? Yeah, you're supposed to be able to jump. What the heck? Come back here, you stupid moving bridge. So I've got to hop off this direction. I just did all of that work for nothing.
Pretend you can't hear me. I saw you flinch.
Don't pretend you don't hear me. I saw you flinch. How do I get over there? I'm going all the way across the ravine. How am I supposed to get back over this way? Oh, hello. No. That's a big old bowl of note flakes. Really? Thought I was a goner. Thought I was an absolute goner. I thought he just hit me off the edge. Which turns out is the only reason that he even threw me off there in the first place, is because he was about to lose. Firmly convinced. Jeesh. Okay. Well, we're starting to memorize Overture's way of, like, pathing and everything now, so I don't know. We might be back to being addicted to Liza P, man. I mean, this game, this DLC is an entirely new game, all on its own. I didn't even see this over here until I looked to make sure that that same dog wasn't going to come and get me. Arch Guardian's Blade. Hey. That's the... We don't even need... No, don't fall off again, you stupid. You stupid game, dude. Okay, one gripe, they could make this a little bit faster if they're going to have somebody that just keeps hitting us off of a area and they don't have a way to get back up there other than this way. Alright, we didn't die or anything, which is great.
Really? No one's there? Don't any of these puppets work properly? expression, this is wearing thin. I agree. But please, just listen to my tale. I beg of you. I am Alexander. I'm an alchemist. A loaded word, I know, but I'm friendly, I promise. I'm rather well known in their ranks. Before all this happened, I was in charge of a crucial experiment. Yes, brains and charm. It's a truly incredible experiment. Its importance is incontrovertible. I just wish I could show you.
What happened to you?
Well, as I said, these puppets aren't really me. I'm controlling them remotely since, well, you think I want to look like this puppet? I'll have you know that I'm known for brains and beauty. It's true. Perhaps then it was vanity. Perhaps I let my effortless good looks go to my head. Whatever the reason, there was an incident. All right, a date. I was on a date with the daughter of one of the most important alchemists. Apparently, he didn't approve. So, there was a huge ruckus. Someone put a bag over my head, and when I came to, I was locked in this ridiculously dark place. I would like to get out of here. I'm trapped somewhere so dark, I can't even see my hands in front of my face. And it's so quiet. I think they locked me in a box or a coffin. But I can still think, and that means I'm not dead. Ha! Anyhow, come and get me out, please. This whole guide my savior using a series of available puppets plan. But I know you.
Just say, strange noises emanate from beyond the wall. If I go this direction, what's over here? Oh.
What the blazes was that?
I don't know, Jiminy. That's a really good question. I'm not going in there. I'm gonna go up the ladder first. Nice try, Lies of P. Leaving me no way to get back the other way.
What the blazes was that?
Oh, this is like all the way back at the beginning. Interesting. What? These things.
A carcass that looks familiar. I've seen it before.
Dude, for real? Ow. Ow. How am I supposed to dodge this thing, bro? Goodness gracious. Magic, have a great sleep. Dude, for real. I am running, I am dodging, and I can't do anything. He just straight up never misses. Never misses. Oh my.
I hate to say it, but we gotta let this one go, buddy. We have more urgent goals.
That was insane. That guy whooped me. Holy buckets. Whew. Okay. Where do I go now? Whew. Holy buckets. My heart. I thought I was dead. I thought I was 100% dead. Goodness. Gosh, dude.
Resora needs Ergo. Resora, oh, friend. So happy. I tried to go to the Rose Estate. The white butterfly was helping. But maybe it was too far. Heart slowing, stopping. Can you give Ergo? Resora needs Ergo. Thanks. Here. Resora will follow. I don't know what I want you then.
Resora's treasure, second piece of a drawing.
Resora, I don't know what I want you then.
Alright, we're going to Eventide Hotel Krot, and then we'll raid out.
Any enemy of the owl. Let's check what's inside. I know this place. It's called the Spider Cave. I heard that something strange happened here. Have you heard the tale? A minor puppet was so mistreated that it learned resentment. The puppet murdered a human miner and fled. But some say you can still hear the sound of it digging for more victims. But from the look of this, it appears the alchemists may have been involved. If you discover the truth, please let me know.
Target neutralized. No signs of life observed. Oh yeah, I remember that place. I need to do that now though, because otherwise I will forget about it. Oh, wait, nope. I have a reminder on here. Perfect. Close game. Oh. Buckets of lovely fun. Woo. Let's see who we should raid out to here. Is there anybody in the Discord currently? Anybody online right now? Mikey Smash. Okay, hang on here. Why is... Google Chrome is deciding, or is not letting me get on here. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to do... Alright, well, I guess we can't raid out. I really wanted to, though. I wanted to keep the streak alive here. But now Microsoft Edge also won't let me... Won't let me load up. There. Come on, Chrome. It worked better for me to just type in. That's super weird. Let's see if Mikey is still on here. Okay. I streamed for 3 hours. That's it. I streamed for 3.5 hours. Mikey got on an hour and a half after me and is no longer on. It just doesn't make any sense. Why even stream at that point, guys? Like, I love you. Let's just... Yo, Verbal Prophet's still online. There we go. That's a person we can raid out to. Here we are. Alright, guys. It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for the raids. Thank you so much for tuning in for as long as you have. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for whatever you guys did and came in here. Thank you for the conversation. God bless you. Jesus loves you. Peace be with you.
Gonna be here. There's 2 more people, okay? Hey, babe, there's 2 more people, okay?